Hello everyone, welcome to Palmist. Let's do a general analysis of this person's palm. Before we do, please subscribe. And if you want to get your palm analyzed, do WhatsApp us, it's in the description box. Now, when you see signs like this in a person's palm, the first thing that you see is this person should not take any risks in life. No matter how big or small the risk, this person should never take any risks. I'll tell you why and what should be the safest thing for this person to do. I will also discuss that. Now, look at this person's lifeline. If you see here, it comes down, goes down, it comes down here, and there is a small triangle here, and it goes in. Now, the small triangle means something very small in terms of real estate investment this person is going to do. Okay, in the 60s, not before that. It will only happen in the 60s, around at 63 to 64. It won't be something big, it will be something small, real estate investment, which is a good sign. And this person will live up to the age of, I would say, somewhere between 80 to 81 is what we see. Now, if you see here, the mind line is very small. Okay, it's quite okay, but it gets thin here. You see, the thick part is up to this point. Okay, then after this point onwards, if you see here, it's a bit thin. Now, what this person needs to, what I will tell you what will happen to this person and how this person is going to react. I will discuss that in a minute. If you see the heart line seems to be okay. I don't see any issues here in the heart line. No heart related issues is going to be there in this person's life. And there is another line which goes up like this. Now, what is missing in this person's life? If you see here from this point and from a very early age up to this point, there is a fate line. Okay, which means from about 25 up to about 35, there is a fate line. But I would say about 8 years, okay, 27 to 35, or somewhere between 7 to 8 years, this person is going to have a good run. Okay, he's going to have a very good run of getting a job or whatever that is. He will do well. The minute 34, 35 hits, things will start going a bit bad for this person. Why? Because if you see here from this point onwards, there is no fate line. There's two small lines standing here, very thin lines. What this means is, guys, it's always safe when you don't have a proper fate line. In this person's life, it only is there for about 7 to 8 years. After that, there is no fate line, which means things for this person to reach his dreams, his goals, he will need to work double. For example, if somebody has a very good fate line, say this person works for about 8 hours in life. Every day he works for 8 hours and he reaches his target in his life. His dreams, whatever he wishes for, she wishes for, they reach that point. But what happens when there is no fate line is the same thing, the same work, everything, this person needs to do double. 16 hours a day he needs to or she needs to work to make this dream come true. Do you understand? Because what happens is when there is no fate line, it's like a blank space. You can write your own destiny there. Okay, it's not neither good nor bad. But what happens is the challenges becomes double. The journey becomes an uphill for you. Okay, you will get there. It's not that you won't get there. If anybody, I've seen people becoming millionaires without fate lines. Okay, so everything is possible, but it becomes a challenging thing because you have to climb. Just think about a person without the fate line is climbing Mount Everest, and the person with the fate line is basically running in a park. This jogging they do in a park, it's like that. So, not having a fate line, what you should not do is be picky. Be picky about things. When you get a job, okay, you hold on to it no matter what. Okay, don't put your hands into business. don't do business. Business is definitely not recommended for you. Second thing is, this is one. Second thing is, don't do shortcuts in life just to get quick money. You want to get rich quickly. In today's world, everybody wants to get rich quickly. They're creating things, they're doing things. It doesn't matter, ethical way, unethical way. They don't care. As long as the money comes into the bank, they're very happy. So don't do shortcuts and things like that, because if you do, this will become impossible to climb. It'll become like climbing a wall. It won't even have the slope for you to go. Do you understand? It'll become a wall. You will not be able to do this. You will not be able to climb or reach your destiny or your dreams because of shortcuts. Because what this is showing is your Saturn is completely weak. So is your Rahu. It's completely weak. So what happens is any shortcuts, unethical things that you do will have severe consequences in life. You might get away with it by making some money and you're very happy about it, sitting on a couch and saying, I pulled a fast one on this person, I've made some money, I'm very happy about things. But when things turn around and they come back, it will be very, very bad. So no shortcuts. Okay. Third thing is, when you get a job is always recommended for this person. Okay. Find something that you like, and if you get it, stick to it, and do and keep the money into savings. Do not invest money into any kind of stock, shares, crypto, lottery, gambling, things like that, because it's very difficult for you to hit a jackpot. Because the minute you put, I'm sure I've seen people tell me, I've seen my customers tell me that when they don't have a crypto stock market, every time they invest money, the minute they invest money, the stock goes down. I'm sure your friends have told you, you must have heard these stories. The minute they put money, the stocks go down. Things like that will happen in your life, and then you panic because this is your life savings. Even if you've saved $10,000, $5,000, even $1,000, what happens is it's your hard earned money. Do not put it into things like this, because there is no chance of you winning. Okay? You will only make it big through hard work. Only through hard work you will make it big. If you're sincere, honest, and you're hardworking, things can turn in your life. You will still make a plentiful sum for you to have some savings and invest in some sort of assets and things like that in the later stages of life. But if you pull shortcuts up and things like that, for sure it'll become very difficult for you to even breathe. Life will keep throwing obstacles in your life. You will not be able to handle it. So do not do shortcuts and things like that when you have signs like this. And last thing is, you need to, when you have a short mind line, you see, it's bold up to this point and it comes down here, which means do not get, don't make quick decisions in life. Okay, just because you get excited about things or emotional about things. You're working somewhere, someone says something, you get upset, you get angry by saying, I don't care, I'm going to find another job and things like that. Because in your case, if somebody had a proper fate line and they were looking for a job, they'll probably get it faster than you. For you, you will have to grind it a bit. You will have to struggle a bit before you find that next big break. Maybe you'll be jobless. The minute you leave a job, to find another job, it'll take 6 months, sometimes 5 months, sometimes even a year to find a good job. So when you have something in your hand and it's paying you well, just swallow the pride and just keep working. Don't try to get smart there. Don't try to, try to make sense out of nonsense. Why am I being treated unfairly? Things like that, because you're only bringing obstacles in your own life. And don't make quick decisions. Don't make emotional decisions, quick decisions, getting angry, agitated with things like that. There are certain things of lifestyle that you need to change when you have signs like this. You can't expect things to go your way. Sometimes life doesn't. Life is not fair to everybody. Okay? I hope this helps, guys. This was just some general reading I wanted to show you. Is when you don't have a fate line, what you can't do and what you can. I hope this helps. Please subscribe. And if you want to get your palm analyzed, do WhatsApp us. It's in the description box. Take care, everybody. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.